This should be plenty sufficient.
That's it. Stop messing around. How about this? Take this. Nice moves.
Shit. Hold on.
Observe a master at work. Here, I got you.
Oh, this motherfucking activated.
Cannot keep up with me. What looks like I win? I am immortal for a pure and beautiful world.
You will fall. Evil shall no longer exist.
I am its creator. Time for the Kamehameha. I am immortal. You fell into my trap. I am its creator. Time for the Kamehameha. You didn't hurt. Right there.
Now,
Not done yet. Wait. That'll do.
Y'all ready for some good news? Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Shit. Boom. Y'all ready for some good news? Guys, I'm so excited to be here. It's time to talk some good news. This is the official after show. Nope, not about the hurricane. That's the opposite of some good news. And if you talk about the hurricane, I'm going to time you out, okay? If you talk about the hurricane, I'm going to time you out because this is a show about good news. Well, actually, officially, it's the after show for some good news. That's created by John Krasinski. If you don't know, some good news is some good news is the incredible, cool, kind, sexy show that John Krasinski made during the pandemic. Actually, and it's really fun for us, the viewer, right? It's fun for us, the viewer. It came out, let's see, March 29th, 2020. So he got started on this pretty quick, you know. People were still worried about where they were going to get toilet paper from, but John said, well, I better make some content here. I better make some content here. Oh, Demeter, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. So, you know, this is some good news. I've got the logo. His kids made it. Oh, we're gonna get into the hashtag Steve Carell. Well, so we're gonna do a couple things today. I won't spoil it all, but we're gonna be kind of diving into this some good news universe. We're gonna watch the episode, except for the parts that are too sad. We'll skip through those because they're too sad. But before that, we'll get to enjoy this awesome episode of some good news. It has 2.32 million subscribers. There hasn't been an upload in 3 years. It looks like the last thing they did was a holiday special. So there's a lot of videos to get through. I guess he stopped calling them episodes after a while. I don't know what SGA graduation. Yeah, graduating was pretty crazy during the pandemic, right? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think, Robbie, we'll see what we do kind of around that topic because it's a bit sad, isn't it? Bit sad. 20 is kind of going high. Yeah, we'll talk about the payday. We'll kind of get into this.
Yes.
why am I doing this? Well, I'm completely obsessed with it. I think it's amazing. I think this guy's one of the biggest grifters we got in beautiful Hollywood, and not enough people talk about it. Not enough people talk about it. He loves the CIA. He loves taking Viacom's money during the pandemic. He's wonderful, man. It's John Krasinski, everybody, the little fucker that could. What if the most average guy at your high school became more famous than God? John begs the question and answers it. He acts like this, and he gets to marry Emily Blunt, which that hurts my feelings. That hurts my feelings. But what if, what if a guy they hired for a show because he was handsome, but not too handsome, handsome in the way you could imagine a guy in the suburbs being. And then that show just happened to be the most famous show ever. So this guy gets a long career, and Jenna Fisher has to do the Office Ladies podcast, which is fine, but I think Jenna Fisher deserves as much as he did. He did a commercial in Canada when actors are striking. That's the least surprising thing I've learned about John Krasinski in the last couple days. Some good news. It's pretty crazy, right? Well, Drunky D. Luffy. Huh. Yo, can you hear me? Can you see me? Let me try to take this shit offline and put it back online. Hold on. Yo. I think we're good, right? Yeah? We're back? I'm gonna wait to keep going until CIA said not today. You see what happens. You mention his name, bro. You mention Krasinski's name, and what happens? A son of Polish American immigrants should never have gotten this far in the American hierarchy. Okay? Krasinski, what kind of fucking name is that? Gulp. So we're gonna be watching this shit. And exploring some things around it. And just kind of taking in some good news, kind of hearkening back to a time where the world was a little bit different and we didn't really know what the hell was going on, but John did, and he knew how to make a buck quick. And I wish I had instead of being in my mansion with my hot wife, I was sort of thinking about whether my parents were going to be okay. And yeah. So, but he made content, which is awesome. I think that's so cool and so awesome and so sexy and strong. So let's enjoy that content, shall we, folks? Let's enjoy that content. This is some good news. Episode 1.
Good evening, everybody. Even though it is very...
He doesn't even get a fucking mic. He's clearly just doing this on his computer mic. And I know that's supposed to be part of the charm, but it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Very clearly the afternoon, and welcome to SGN. John, what is SGN? That's a good question. For years now, I've been wondering, why is...
The date on this is March 29th, 2020. So he started doing this 2 weeks. This motherfucker didn't want to raise his kids so bad. After 2 weeks, he was like, all right, give him to the nannies. I got to start making content again. I got to sell something to Viacom. All right. He so badly. He's like, Emily, please get them away from me. I hate my kids. Get them away from me. I got to start making content 10 ASAP.
Is there not a news show dedicated entirely to good news? Well, desperately seeking my fix somewhere else, I reached out to all of you this week, asking, nay begging, for some good news.
Now, over under on his social media manager doing this because this fits his brand, and then him going like, shit, you fucking struck gold. I could make some money off of this.
Boy, did you deliver.
'Cause he's Polish!
And the incredibly heartwarming
That's why his
story
teeth are
with them,
crooked.
I thought, all right, enough is enough, world. Why not us? Why not now? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your fault, and this is SGN. I'm John Krasinski, and if it isn't clear yet, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
Polish isn't
And
a
now
race, man.
For some good news.
It's a place.
And what a week for good news it was. Because yes, without question, we are all going through an incredibly trying time. But through all the anxiety, through all the confusion, all the isolation, and all the Tiger King.
Yup! Come on now, we remember this shit, right?
Incredibly trying time. But through all the anxiety, through all the confusion, all the isolation, and all the Tiger King,
The hell,
somehow
man?
the human spirit still found a way
Tiger
to break
King.
through.
We
blow us all
remember
away.
that shit.
Nowhere was that seen more powerfully than in the heroism
This
of
is
the
good.
global healthcare community. Now, these men and women.
It's
are
kind of like
working
John
day
Krasinski
in
is the
and
living
day out.
embodiment
They are
of
putting
banging
their
your
own
pots
health
and
on the line.
pans.
They are
You know what I
putting their own
mean?
lives on the lines for complete and total strangers. And
No,
this
I
is-
want to be clear. No, I want to be clear. This is not me being so cynical that I think the things he is talking about are like, obviously this is good, you know? What I object to is the AdSense on. Let's just put this number in. Let's just put this number in, shall we? Shall we put this number in? Shall we put this number in? Can you see the number? 19 million. Views $2 YouTube. Views $2 YouTube converter. Okay, let's see. This is just some random ass tool. Put this in here. Right, so that's about he made about $78,000 in AdSense alone for a video where he basically had other people do the work for him, and he just said the word Tiger King. You know what I mean? I mean, that's interesting. It's interesting. $78,000, probably not a lot to John. Probably gets paid that's probably half a day worth of Office syndication money. But I'm just glad, man. I'm just glad.
Doing it without the need for so much as a thank you. Well, luckily the thank yous came anyway, and the heartfelt appreciation was seen on a global scale.
And now this is good, man. We remember this. To which I'd say, hey, why don't you get back to work and stop dancing around? You know what I mean? Why is no one asking that question? Maybe we could have been out of this shit faster. Yep.
In Spain, police lined the street outside their local hospital and flashed their lights and applauded their appreciation for their hospital staff. In London,
Imagine you're dying of COVID. Imagine you're dying of COVID, and every single police car in your city shows up and starts blaring their siren at the same time, and you are on a respirator, lying your last moments on Earth, and every single cop car is going the fuck off. I also think it's a weird thing for your some good. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, of course, man. John Krasinski is Chris Pratt coded in that both of them were on a NBC sitcom in the 20s and 2010s, and then secretly vote Republican and would have definitely been to Mar-a-Lago.
An ICU nurse told her boyfriend she didn't believe there would be any clapping. She was wrong.
She didn't think there'd be
Even out
clapping.
at sea, NATO sailors and staff applaud their healthcare heroes back home from their command center.
You know, at least Pratt can fucking act. They don't really let him do it anymore. You know, they just kind of put him in Jurassic World. But you're right. He has real
Decks of their
charisma.
ships.
It's like Chris Pratt has the charisma of a fucking actor, and this guy has the charisma of a lawyer, a guy who went to your high school, became a lawyer, and cheats on his wife with just like random women he grew up with.
Even underwater. And the love and appreciation was felt right here at home in the U.S., whether from the balconies of lit-up apartment buildings to the old-fashioned up-close
Right.
and personal kind, where a man holds up a sign simply saying thank you to the
Again,
hospital
let's
staff
remember,
for saving his wife's life.
$80,000. He's using this man's
And of course,
image.
You can find more of those amazing images and videos on our Facebook page. Or let's be honest, pretty much anywhere
John
else on the
Krasinski, I've never seen a guy who more describes, who more epitomizes Chicago hot. Like, this is every guy I saw in River North who was trying to, like, make it in finance, who would just ghost girls on Tinder dates and wear the same goddamn, like, pleated slacks as every other fucking guy that looked like him.
internet. For instance, if you're looking for a more heart-wrenching music video version, just check out this guy's page. Or
What
this
does this mean? Okay, let's break this down, because I don't know what this means. Is this like a reference to something? Hold on.
music video version, just check out
Okay,
the
hold on.
internet. For instance, if you're looking for a more
Your
heart-wrenching music
musical
video version,
version.
just check out this guy's page. Or this guy. And the
That's
good
the most that's the most human thing he did.
or this guy.
I love that shit, man.
And the good news didn't stop out there. Oh no. Even indoors in the weird world
Awful
of
cut.
isolation, good news
Cut off the
was
so-
happening everywhere.
Okay.
Evan Era Magic kicks things off by making kindness look super easy as he makes one driver's delivery extra special.
What's up, man?
Can you take one of these?
Yeah, absolutely. It's for you.
Awesome. A guy doing that, a guy giving delivery driver stuff and then filming it. That's so cool, man. Yeah, that's really good news. I'm so glad that that guy did that. And the guy sees he's on camera and is awkwardly realizing that he's fucking has to perform for his fucking toilet paper. Look, you can see it when he look.
What's up, man?
Can you take one of these?
Yeah, absolutely. It's for you.
Oh man, you're a lifesaver. Thank you.
There were reports that in someone's backyard, an
God
honest to
damn.
God guardian angel was spotted mowing the lawn.
Now this is good because we're gonna get at some of the CIA shit.
Turns
man.
out it was retired paratrooper Art Cruz just making good on a promise to his neighbor who's currently deployed overseas that he would always be there for him and his family. In Maine, a local man bought 100 lobsters to
What?
help out a lobsterman. He then went to each one of his neighbors and delivered them a fully cooked lobster dinner.
What the
In
hell?
Ireland and no
What the hell, man? What the hell, man? You know what makes no sense too about the microphone thing is that, okay, he's an actor, he's a working actor. There is no fucking chance in hell he doesn't have a nice ass microphone so he can make his assistant record him doing some bullshit VO audition for a commercial. There's no fucking way. There's no way, man. And yet,
I won't embarrass myself by doing that accent. 3 generations took place in social distancing as a grandfather met his grandson for the first time.
well,
We
Jason,
also got to experience
we're gonna see that a lot during the course of this show.
3 generations of love.
We're gonna see
Kick
this
us
a
off,
lot.
A couple from Fredericksburg, Virginia, was supposed to go to Paris. When their travel was canceled,
And is-
luckily the romance was not.
Yes.
She said yes, by the way.
Good. I'm
Jason,
glad
very well.
I'm glad instead of going to Paris and sharing a nice memory, they went viral on social media.
I am alone in this room. In Michigan,
I
an
do,
already
Krem.
married couple proved that the
Or he
party
doesn't know any
ever have
better.
to end. Throwing on their old wedding attire, they laughed the day away. And in Alabama, for 81-year-old John Klein,
This is the most we're getting a divorce after the pandemic coded shit I've ever seen, right? I mean, this is like 2 alcoholics being like, we put on our dresses and then we drink wine. You know, I mean, I get why he included it in here, but it's not good. It's not a
they
good
laughed the day
vibe.
away. And in Alabama, for 81-year-old John Klein and his sweet Anne, marriage may be old hat, but it is still more romantic than any other out there. Anne, who's in a nursing home for Alzheimer's, is no longer allowed to have visitors. Well, that's not going to stop John
That's not gonna
from
stop
finding a way
John.
to sing to his bride.
Amazing grace.
I don't really know why. Okay, I know that this is not. I'm not trying to be mean about this, but why of all the songs in the world would you choose "Amazing Grace"? You know what I mean? This song is ass, by the way. I guess I just don't really. I'm just saying. Can't they? I mean, look at the age of these people. Can't they do some? Wow. You are so right, Double Neck. It is copyright reasons, which is awesome. That means that he was thinking about monetizing his video and catering the content from some good news to that. You know what I mean? Wow, bro. That is literally it. That's literally it. Oh, well, we can do that because it's in the public domain, so we can use this video. Awesome. Come on, man. And that's why we're doing some good news after show. I didn't even realize that. I just thought this was strange, but now it totally makes fucking sense. Okay. That's a good question. This does not seem like good news.
That last video was brought to us by our friends at Inspire More.
Awesome. So we've already, so this is before it's viral. This is before it's viral. There's already an ad read in it. There's an ad read in it.
That last video was brought to us by our friends at InspireMore.com. SGN may be a new site for good news, but we are by no means the first. So when you're looking around the internet for a smile, please check out any of the good news sites, from Tank's Good News to goodnewsnetwork.org, any of them. And on a personal note,
did he do, I don't, it's like, I can't tell if it's an ad read or if he was just covering his ass. I can't tell, dude. I can. Oh, there are already people. We're doing good news, so you can't sue me for saying First Good News Network. It's so sick that they shot this and then he sent this to his lawyers before they posted. Yes, I think it is ass covering.
A whole lot of good news because it marked 15 years since this haircut was born.
Yeah,
That's right, the history of The Office. And for more on that story, we go now to our entertainment correspondent, Steve.
Guys!
Steve! Is this working? Thank God for Nancy.
Nancy. Yes.
I literally just saw Nancy, like your mom, be like, hold on, let me
Damn. You could tell, it's so cool that you could tell just from like the quality of this wood, the little bit of insane greenery you can see, and how nice this chair looks. This motherfucker is rich, bro. This motherfucker is rich. He got frames on the pictures and it fits perfectly in the square. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, because he's a real actor. Honestly, goddamn right, bro. Goddamn right. Goddamn right. He's not pretending to be a normal person. Exactly. Steve Carell is like, I'm a fucking rich guy. That's where I'm wearing a fucking cardigan with my hot blonde wife.
Hold on, Welcome to this highly produced show.
I like your sign.
Thank you very much. My daughters did it, by the way.
Oh,
beautiful.
Great.
This will be the graphic at the bottom.
What do you think the chances are that he made his assistant, who is making like come to work on the fucking subway because he lives in New York, make that sign for him?
Perfect. I love it. We're both looking dapper. This is how I am 24/7.
I guarantee you.
And John loves
the
it.
Bottom half of what you have on does not match the top.
I am definitely wearing jams, if anybody remembers.
I remember jams.
I remember what those are.
I remember jams.
Oh my God. So Steve, this week marked a huge anniversary for you and I.
How is this so good news?
We were on a little show called The Office.
How is this so good news,
years
man?
Old this week. I mean, I was a waiter when I got that job. I was 23 years old. I was a waiter.
You should still be a waiter. You have waiter face.
I went back to waiting tables because I was sure nothing was going to happen with it. And we all kind of came into it with that vibe.
Yes,
I remember none of us had done anything huge.
It's such an
so ultimately what this is him trying to get up more syndication rates on The Office.
Pretty cool.
People always ask this question, so I have to ask you, do you have, not one, obviously, but in your top memories, what were some of your favorite memories?
all of our exchange around the micro flat screen TV.
Yes.
I finally
Who can
broke
not
down
forget?
and bought myself a plasma TV. Check it out.
The episode dinner party where you said,
Yeah.
and when people come over.
Okay, was he?
just-
Could he not? He was like reading. Look at this.
The episode dinner.
He's he's reading off something. They fucking scripted it out. They scripted out the most boring, normal ass conversation I've ever seen. Ah, damn, bro. Fuck. Can you guys see me? God damn it, dude. Can you see me? No, that was me. I've black screened by accident. I hit the wrong button. Yeah. It should be back. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know, bro. My hold on, let's check Spectrum outage. And now I've got 0